Now then, Vinyl Monkey here. What? No intro music on a Vinyl Monkey video? What's going on? Yeah, well, this is one's a bit different, and I'm also short of time. You might remember, those who watch these videos, that they tend to run out at about 18, 19 minutes, something like that, for some reason unknown to me. But anyway, so I'm going to crack on. This is me, jumping on a thread by someone called the Vinyl Scavenger, who I think's real name is Martin Parrott, if I've got that right, Martin, who launched a bit of a thread, Red or Dead, to try and boost his site up to 500 subscribers, which he has already achieved, by the way. So well done, Martin. And what he asked people to do on this thread was simply show, he noticed on his record collection, like this one, that there were relatively few albums with a red spine. When you look at them sort of spine on, very little of the colour red in there. And I looked at mine, and yeah, he's got a point. I picked out 20. There's quite a few more in there which are red, but I've picked out the first 20 I came across, which I'm going to show. And what Martin had asked was to show 5 records with a red spine and 5 with people who are dead. Well, I'm doing a variation on it, Red and Dead. I'm also making it a competition, not any old competition. This is A, my first competition, B, probably the competition with the greatest prize in the history of the vinyl community. The prize winner, if you want to enter it, just put a comment. Some people might not want to enter it, they might be a bit frightened of the prize or whatever, or there might be good practical reasons why they can't never take it up. But if you want to enter it, and this is in all seriousness, just put a comment on and say it's a contest entry on my on this thread or video or whatever. On November the 18th, they'll go into a hat. Sorry, not November the 18th. December the 15th. Yeah, I'm starting some hospital rubbish on the 18th and it finishes on the 15th. So to celebrate it, I'll put the names in the hat. Gives everybody plenty of time to have a go. And the prize is, you won't believe this, but I'm being absolutely serious. It's got various elements. Firstly, a socio-historical guided tour, guided by the Vinyl Monkey myself, the only monkey in Hartlepool that's never been home yet. A guided socio-historical tour of the marvellous, wonderful and really interesting, I promise you, town of Hartlepool, and stunningly beautiful in parts as well. So that's the first part. The second part, a visit to Hartlepool's premier second-hand vinyl shop, that's Northern Rocks. Brilliant shop, a vast collection of vinyl records, and to meet with and chat with the proprietor, the host there, the legendary Phil Dunn, one of Hartlepool's great band frontmen. He fronted the Passion Killers for many, many years and still goes on. So that's the second part of the prize, and the third part of the prize is a tour of Hartlepool's hostelries, the best pubs, with the drinks on me. I'll fix you up with some accommodation if it's necessary, but Hartlepool's not that difficult now. We can get a Grand Central train from all the main lines to Hartlepool, but I can fix you up with accommodation if need be. If it fits, instead of the pub crawl, we'll have a visit to Hartlepool's legendary Steely's, the Blues Rock Club, which was nominated for Best British Blues Rock Club this year. And that's on a Sunday night. But there'll be 3 elements. There'll be a night out, there'll be a visit to the top record shop, and there'll be a socio-historical tour of Hartlepool. What more could you want? There's never been a prize like it in the vinyl community. So let's see your entries. Now, to win the prize, what you've got to do, I'm going to quickly run through my 20 albums I picked out with red spines. Of the 20, 5 you could say are dead. When I say could say, it's because a couple of the bands I'm going to show have had quite a change in lineup over the years, and so there could be some argument. The other The other potential for argument here is that at least some of the artists I'm going to show are in their late 80s and in one case in the mid 90s. So, it is possible that some of these people will die in the process of my competition, or any of us could, I suppose, but I'm not going to be too strict on this. The only thing I am going to be strict on, and I've had a word with my mate Sundar Pichai, who's the boss of Google. I want no Googling. I want you to try and guess, and from your own knowledge, Red and Dead, the 5 Red and Dead. He's promised to infiltrate all the vinyl members of the members of the vinyl community's Google accounts to check that you're not Googling. So my mate Sonny Sundar, he's got his eyes on you, so no Googling, lads and lasses. And we're going to crack on. Good luck with the entries. My first album, my favourite Alice Cooper album, Killer. Bebop Deluxe, brilliant. Bill Nelson, brilliant guitarist and band leader. My favourite Doors album, actually, LA Woman. This is the top end Analog Productions copy, lovely sound, the Doors. Nick Harper, Tempus Fugit. Nick is son of the cult figure Roy Harper. Good, brilliant live act, brilliant. Paul Heaton and Jackie Abbott, Manchester Calling. It's got a red spine as well. The Police, now this wanders through most of the sort of orangey reddy colour spectrum on the spine, but there's definitely red in there. And this is Zenyatta Mondatta. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Damn the Torpedoes. Yeah. The James Oliver Band. Now this is not Jamie Oliver the chef, this is James Oliver, who used to be, I think at one point, in the Lost Poets, and but is an absolutely fantastic guitarist. Look him up on YouTube if you're not familiar with him, but better still if he's in your area. Now I've just given this one away, he must be still alive, but look him up, James Oliver, yeah. The brilliant My Bloody Valentine, Loveless, a red spine. Van Morrison's latest, which I reviewed in a different video, Remembering Now. Gabriel Moreno, The Year of the Rat. Again, this is one some of you might not be familiar with. Look up Gabriel Moreno, listen to him. Anybody who's remotely a fan of either Leonard Cohen or brilliant lyrical poetry, look this man up, superb. Ringo Starr, Stop and Smell the Roses. Tangerine Dream, the Krautrockers. Tangram. Picked up two at once. Wilco's Cruel Country. Leroy Hudson. Eponymous album. Alfie, by the score of the film Alfie by the brilliant Sonny Rollins, superb film score, absolutely brilliant. Herbie Mann, the jazz flautist, Glory of Love. Jefferson Starship, Red Octopus. The Hoodoo Gurus, Mars Needs Guitars. Yeah, great song title, always great album covers on the Hoodoo Gurus. And last of all, local band, local to here anyway, just up the road, the Toy Dolls. So, remember the rules. I've shown 20 albums. You could argue, depending on who you allocate as the band leader or the main songwriter, that 5 who were involved centrally in these albums are Red and Dead. The other 15 alive and kicking, at least of today, the 4th of November. So closing date, 15th of December, I'll draw them out of a hat. Fantastic prize, never seen before in the vinyl community. Go for it. Good luck everyone. We're going to go out though with the toy dolls. And this is one for me little new grandson, Rowan. So I hope you like this one, Rowan.
The elephant.
Nelly the elephant.
Bombay, a travelling circus came. They brought an intelligent elephant, and Nelly was her name. One dark night, she slipped her iron chain, and off she ran to Hindustan and was never seen again. Nelly the elephant rocked her trunk and sent her back to the circus. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump. Nelly the elephant rocked her trunk and tumbled out of the jungle. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump. Night by night, she danced to the circus band. When Nelly was leading the big parade, she looked so proud and grand. No more tricks for Nelly to perform. They taught her how to take a bow, and she took the crowd by storm. Jump, jump, jump. Now Nelly the elephant rocked the jump and tumbled up to the